and good day to all dear students. Now in last video I have started exercise 9b of arithmetic progression and completed up to question number 5. Now today let us start with question number 6. Here the sum of the first 6 terms of an AP is 42. The ratio of its 10th term to its 30th term is 1:3. Calculate the first and 13th term of the AP. So here in the question, sum of 6 terms of AP is given 42 and the ratio of 10th and 30th term is given 1:3. We want to find first term A and 13th term T13. So first of all, using ratio, I write T10 upon T30 is equal to 1/3. That is using our ratio given in the question. Now term 10 is A plus 9D according to formula, and term 30 is A plus 29D is equal to 1/3. As you know, term formula Tn formula is A plus n minus 1D. So if T10 term, then it is A plus 9D. Similarly 30 also. Now we take cross multiplication. So we multiply 3 with A plus 9D and 1 with A plus 29D. So here multiplying with 3A plus 27D is equal to A plus 29D. Now 3A minus A is equal to 29D minus 27D. So 3A minus A is 2A is equal to 2D. So both the side 2 get cancelled. We get A is equal to D. Now in the next step we will take this is our first term. So S6 is equal to formula of S6 is equal to 6/2 2A plus n minus 1D. Using that I have written and solved it. 42, the value is equal to 3 2A plus 5 into A, and then 42 is equal to 3 into 7A in the bracket 5. See, I have put there underline with the pink color, that is A is equal to D, the same. So 5 plus 2 7A. So multiplying it on the right hand side, we get 42 is equal to 21A. So A is equal to 42 by 21, that value A is equal to 2. So our first term is found now. Now we have to find T13. That is according to formula of Tn. T13 is equal to A plus 12D. So A plus 12 into 2. That D value is 2. So 2 plus 12 2 is 24. So T13 we found here 26. So here that two things they ask. First is to find the first term and the other is 13th term. So here we have completed our question number 6. Now move on to next question, question number 7. In question number 7, the 13th term of an AP is 4 times its third term. If 5th term is 16, then find the sum of its first 10 terms. Means the relation 13th term is equal to 4 times means 4 multiplying T3, third term, and 5th term T5 is given 16. So we want to find sum of 10 terms, that is S10. So now first of all, using our first relation, that T13 formula is A plus 12D is equal to 4 in the bracket T3 is A plus 2D. Now solving this equation, A plus 12D is equal to 4A plus 4 2s are 8D. Now taking all them at one side like terms together, we will solve it by finding one equation. So here 4A minus A is equal to 12D minus 8D. Taking like terms together, 3A is equal to 4D. So I get A is equal to 4/3D. Now this is a one relation we found, that A is equal to 4/3D. Students, later I found D value 3. So I have substituted here only and got my A value 4, which you will come to know later that where D found 3. So that will come as our next relation is given T5, term 5 is 16. So using the formula A plus 4D is equal to 16. Now that relation of A is equal to 4/3D, I substitute here. So 4/3D plus 4D is equal to 16. Now taking LCM all together, LCM is 3. So now we will convert this equation in a linear form by taking LCM. So here I get 4D plus 12D is equal to 48. So 16D is equal to 48. Now D is equal to 48 by 16, so D is equal to 3. As I told you no priorly that later on you get D value 3, and that D value we have to substitute in our that A value, which prior I have already shown before the equation solved. So there A is equal to 4 by 3D. Okay, and D is 3. So 3 get cancelled. So A value we find is equal to 4. Now let us see the last step, that is S10. Using our SN formula, S10 is 10 by 2, 2A plus 10 minus 1D. Now substituting all the values, we get 5, then 2 into 4 plus 9 into 3. So 4 2s are 8 plus 9 3s are 27. So 8 plus 27 is 35. So 35 5s are 175. So S10 value we get here 175. This is our final answer of question number 7, in which they asked to find out S10. So students, here you have to think that to get the last value, what we have to find out first? A and D value that we have found accordingly. Then next question, question number 8. Find the 60th term of the AP 8, 10, 12 if it has total of 60 terms. Hence find the sum of its last 10 terms. Now students, this type of question and now onwards all the questions in the exercise you have to think first what you are asked to get. So here the AP is given 8, 10, 12 and so on. Total 60 terms. So T60 we don't know, we have to find out. A is given as 8. D is equal to 10 minus 8, that is second term minus first term. So D is equal to 2. Now we will find the last 10 terms sum. So how do we find it out? You have to think. So first of all we find the last term of this AP, that is T60. There I have already kept the question mark. So here T60 is equal to A plus 59D. So substituting value of A and D. A is 8 plus 59 into D is 2. So 8 plus 118 is equal to 126. This is the last term of this AP, which is 126, and already we can say the difference is 2. Now we have to see that the last 10 terms of some of them. So which is the last 10 terms? If the 60 is the last term, 51 will be the first term of the last 10 terms. 51, then 52, 53, 54, like that up to 60 there will be 10 terms altogether. So first of all we will find now term 51. Now this term 51 is the first term of the last 10 numbers. Okay, like 51 to 60 is the last 10 numbers of this AP, and 51 is the first term of this last 10. Okay, so 50, 51 according to formula A plus 50D, value A and D 8 and 2 substituted. So we get T51 108. Now I write S10 formula because I want to find sum of the last 10 terms. Using our formula, I have kept the formula n by 2 is equal to T51. We get now S10, the formula is kept. Now I substitute the value of n. N is 10. Then A is the term 51 of this last 10 term. So accordingly you have to substitute the value. N is 10, A is the term 51 and D is 2, which I have kept here. So now calculation, 10 by 2 5 and 108 into 2 is 216 plus 9 2s are 18. Now that 5 keep outside only, and that in the bracket 216 plus 18 become 234. So by multiplication of 5 and 234 we get 1170. This is our final answer of last 10 terms of this AP. So students, you have to think accordingly here that if we want to find out the last 10 terms, then which will be the first term in last 10 terms, that is term 51 to term 60, because there are 60 total terms in an AP. It is already given in the question. Now we move on to question number 9. In an AP, if the 12th term is minus 13 and the sum of its first 4 terms is 24, find the sum of its 10 terms. means T12 I have written minus 13, then S4 is 24 and S10 we want to find out that sum of the first 10 terms. So according to the relation we are given T12 formula I have kept here A plus 11D and substituting value in it minus 13 is equal to A plus 11D and I kept there equation 1 which we will be multiplying by 2 in future, means the second equation also I will get, and then we have to solve it using simultaneous linear equations like that. So now S10 S4 so S4 formula 4 by 2 2A plus 4 minus 1 D and 2 2s are 4 and 2A plus 3D, because A and D values we don't know. So this is our equation number 2. So S4 is equal to, by opening the bracket, 4A plus 6D. So now let us see that how this is equation 2 and the first equation multiplying by 2 we will solve. So here 24 divided by 2, so 12 is equal to 2A plus 3D. So this is our equation number 2, 2A plus 3D is equal to 12. I have written there 2. Now as I told you students that we will solve our both the equations. So that first equation is multiplying by 2 and then we arrange the like terms under the like terms to eliminate any of the one variable, either A or D, so that we get 2A plus 22D is equal to minus 26. That is the multiplication with first equation, and 2A plus 3D is equal to 12. Now cancelling 2A 2A, we get 19D is equal to minus 38. So D is equal to minus 38 by 19. So by cancellation we get D value minus 2. So once we get D value, we can substitute this value in any of the equation to get our A value also. So now 2A plus 3D is equal to 12. Substitute value of D, 2A plus 3 in the bracket minus 2 is equal to 12. 2A minus 6 is equal to 12 and 2A is 12 plus 6, 18. So A will be 18 divided by 2. So A will be 9. So here we found both A and D value. So we can find now easily our first 10 terms sums by using our S10 formula. So you can see A is equal to 9. Now I substitute S10 formula. N is 10. So 10 by 2, 2A plus 10 minus 1D. A value 9 and D value minus 2. Substitution, then 2 5s are 10. So 5 outside the bracket, inside the bracket. 9 2s are 18 minus 9 2s are 18. Now you see in the bracket that 18 minus 80 what will be? It will be 0, and anything multiplied by 0 is always 0. So as 10, the sum of the 10 terms will be ultimately 0. That you can see in the next slide that 5 into 0 is 0. So here we completed our question number 9, that is 0 answer. Now question number 10 we move on. Students, take more care. These questions are really very carefully you have to understand. So here question number 10. Find the sum of the natural numbers between 101 and 999 which are divisible by both 2 and 5. See students, the numbers between 101 to 909. First of all, so that is your AP. I have written 101 and so on 999. But the constraint is that it should be divisible by both 2 and 5. So whenever both divisible 2 and 5 means it must be divisible by 10. So which are the number between 101 and 999 which are divisible by 10, which I have written as AP, that 110, 120, 130 and so on. So 990 is our last term. First term of the AP is 110. The difference is 10. And the TN, that is the last term of this AP, is 990. So sometimes in the question they will give like this. Okay, the question is kind of different. Now using TN formula, A plus N minus 1 into D, I substitute value of Tn 990 is equal to A is 110 plus N minus 1 into 10, because we want to find N value, that how many terms are there in this AP. So 990 minus 110 is equal to n minus 1 into 10. So 880 is equal to n minus 1 into 10. So 880 divided by 10 is equal to n minus 1. So n minus 1 is equal to 88. So we get answer n is equal to 88 plus 1, that is 89. So you can see students that n minus 1 is 88 and we get n is equal to 89. So total there are 89 terms in this AP. Now what we want to find? The sum of this total numbers. So we have to find S89 using our sum of the terms formula. So here S89 is equal to, using formula, n by 2, 89 by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 means 89 minus 1 is 88 into d. So 89 by 2, again 2 in the bracket into a is what? 110, according to the condition that they are divisible by 2 and 5 both, plus 88 into d is 10, difference is 10. So now calculating them in the bracket, 220 plus 880. So adding them we get 1100 in the bracket and 89 by 2 outside the bracket. So we can cancel this by 2. So 550 is equal to 1100. So 89 into 550, this multiplication answer is 48,950. So the sum of this terms, all the numbers of this AP, which are 89 in total, is 48,950. So here we complete our question number 10. Now move on to next question, question number 11. It is, find the sum of all two-digit numbers greater than 50 which when divided by 7 leave a remainder of 4. Again, this question is very, you have to think first that how you have to solve. Means the numbers are only two digit and they are greater than 50 only. And the another thing, that when they are divisible by 7, the remainder must be 4. So first of all, I have written all the numbers greater than 50 which are divisible by 7. So they are 56, 63, 70, 77 up to 98. Why? But see students, you have to think that there must be 4 as remainder also. So for that I have to add 4 to this number, like 56 plus 4 I get 60. So you can check, I have shown you division that if it is divided by 7 the remainder will be 4. But in that case, the first number of the AP which is greater than 50 is 53. Why? Because you have to think that 7 sevens are 49 plus 4 is 53, then 60, 67 and last is 95, not 98, because 98 plus 4 if you do, it will be more than 98 or 100, it will be 3 digit and we need only 2 digits. So 91 plus 4, that is 95, is our last term of this AP. So 53 is the first and 95 is the last. First of all, we have decided this is our AP. Now we want to find all the terms sum. For that we have to first find that how many terms are there in this AP. For that, using Tn formula, we will find first n value. So Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So Tn, that is last term, is already decided, 95, and first term is 53 plus n minus 1 and the difference is 7. Because it is very understood that if it is divisible by 7, so it is difference is 7. So 95 minus 53 is equal to n minus 1 into 7. So the value by subtraction is 42, and then dividing 42 by 7 we get 6 on the left side, and therefore n minus 1 is equal to 6 and n is equal to 7. Means there are total 7 terms in this AP. Now that is decided, so it is very easy to get now sum of all the digits, or you can say the numbers in this AP. So that is total 7 numbers. So we use our sum of the all the terms formula, that is using S7. So here S7 is equal to 7 by 2, 2a plus 7 minus 1 into d. 7 by 2, and in the bracket 2 into the first term of the AP is 53 plus 7 minus 1 is 6 into d value is 7. So 7 by 2, and in the bracket 53 2s are 106 plus 6 7s are 42. So in the bracket 106 plus 42 must be added, and then it will be divided by 2. So here we get 7 by 2, then adding is 148, and then dividing it we get 74. So 74 7s are 518. This is our final answer. Students, that in the textbook answer may vary, but this is the correct answer. You have to think that the first number is 53 and there are 7 terms. So how can it be 168 as answer? So that is wrong answer. 518 is the correct answer. Okay, so now moving to next question, that is question number 12. Now question number 12 is find the sum of the integers between 100 and 200 that are divisible by 9 first and second not divisible by 9. So here first of all we take the integers first, they are divisible by 9. So first of all you can take the first term very easily. 12 9s are 108 which is greater than 100. Okay, and then adding 9 to 8 we get the next numbers, and for the last number which is divisible by 9 I have taken division. You can see that 200 you have to find the last number. So 200 divided by 9, the remainder is 2. So that remainder subtract from the 200, so that we get 198 which is our last number divisible by 9. So likewise I have written the AP 108, 117, 126 and so on. 198 is the last term of this AP. Now we have to find the sum of them. So first of all we have to find the n value, that total how many terms are there in this AP. So for that Tn, the last term is 198. A, the first term is 108 and the difference is 9. Now substituting the values in our formula of the nth term, Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1d. Substitute values in this equation. Tn is 198 is equal to first term is 108 plus n minus 1 into difference 9. So taking calculation, 198 minus 108 is equal to n minus 1 into 9. 90 is equal to n minus 1 into 9. That 9 we have to divide from 90. So 90 divided by 9 is 10. So here n minus 1 is equal to 10. So total there are 11 terms in this AP, which is one decided. So we will find now sum of these integers, 11 integers. For that we substitute formula S11. So here S11 is equal to 11 by 2, that is n by 2, 11 by 2. 2a plus n minus 1 means 11 minus 1 into d. So 11 by 2, 2 into first term of AP is 108 plus 11 minus 1 is 10 into d is 9. 11 by 2, then in the bracket 216 plus 9 tens are 90. So 11 by 2 into in the bracket that 216 plus 90, we get addition as 306. So now you can see cancellation by 2 to 306, 153. So 11 into 153 is 1683, which is our first answer, divisible by 9. But they asked to get also not divisible by 9 terms of this AP and the sum of 8. So students, first of all you have to think that if we want to find not divisible by 9, so first of all we will take between 100 and 200 all the numbers, that is 101 to 199. They are total 99 terms, and then we will subtract this divisible by 9 from all these terms. So we will get not divisible by 9 sum. For that I have written more than 100. Between 120 means 100 and 200 will not be included. So 101, 102 and last number is 199. So total how many numbers? 101 to 199, 1 to 99, 99. So I have written n 99. A value, that is the first term, is equal to 101. The difference D is equal to 1. Now we want S99 using sum. So substituting formula and value here 99 by 2. 2 into the first term 101 plus 98 into the difference is 1. Now calculating it in the bracket 101 into 2, 202 plus 98. So adding them we get 300. Dividing it by 2 we get 150 and multiplication is 14,850. This is the all the terms between 100 and 200, their sum. Now we will find only not divisible by 9 values sum. So how do we find? We will take all this sum as 99 minus that divisible by 9 which we have found in first number. We will subtract that value from this value. So here I have written not divisible by 9. Answer, that is equal to S99 minus S11. So that is 14,850 minus 1,683 is equal to 13,167. I have completed here up to question number. Next video we will move further from question number 13. So please students, write all this in your notebook and understand.